Someday, my baby, when I am a man, and others have taught me the best that they can, they'll sell me a suit and cut off my hair and send me to work in tall buildings. Welcome to another video lesson. I'm playing a 1963 Guild M20 guitar that is an epic piece of American craftsmanship. And the tune we're working on today is John Hartford's Tall Buildings. And I kind of made this my own a little bit, but I worked off of what Hartford did in some of the videos that I saw on YouTube, as well as the recording. So we are capo 2, standard tuning, and this song modulates up a whole step in the middle of it from the key of D to the key of E. And you might say, hey, but you're playing a C major chord. And I'll say, you're right. But because of the capo, we hear a D major, and because of the capo, we hear an E major. Even though I'm playing a C shape and a D shape, that doesn't mean that I'm in the key of D or in the key of C. It means, because of the capo, that I'm in the key of D and in the key of E. For ease of speaking about this, I'm going to be talking about the key of C, because that's the shapes. That's the shapes that we're using for this song. So the first little bit here, I'll play it up to speed. So this song, this first phrase is cut up into two parts. The first part ends on what we call a half cadence, which means that it ends on the 5 chord. It means like this: someday, my baby, when I am a man, and others have taught me the best that they can. 5 chord. That cuts that phrase directly in half on a half cadence. And then the second phrase ends on a full cadence, or going back to the 1 chord. In this case is a C major shape. So I'll do that whole phrase nice and slow. Half cadence. Back to that full cadence. So that's the key of D, or the C shape. The thumb, 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So I'm hitting the upbeats when I'm playing that C major chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. And my 2 fingers that are doing the kind of treble strings, or the higher in tone strings, are just playing notes in between those downbeats. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 1 and 2 and 3. So the chords I'm doing here, I'm doing a C shape, then I'm doing what I would probably call as it's a G chord, G suspended chord, I mean, you could argue it's a C major chord, C major 7, C major 9 chord. You could argue that. But because it's over this B note, I would technically call it a G/B sus. But there is that E on top, so it's a G over B sus add 6. So after that, C, really it's second finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, first finger, 1st fret, 2nd string. Then a little old regular A minor 7. A minor 7. Then that full G suspended chord. Then grab your thumb on that 6th string, 1st fret from the capo, 1st fret from the capo, F chord, and then form the rest of your F chord with 3, 2, 1 on 4th string, 2nd string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string. Then there's this little turnaround after that F. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And really all I'm doing is there 6 and 2, 5 and 2, 2nd string, 1st fret, 5, 5th string, 2nd fret, 1st string, or 2nd string, 3rd fret. Really, you're going sol, la, ti, and then up in the other notes. Ti, do, re, do. So that's kind of the gist of the verse. Now when he sings, or when I sing this song, I dumb it down considerably so I can focus on singing. So I'll go. And play it nice and sweet. So I'm just going 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4, and so forth throughout those chords. And then doing kind of the same thing with those treble notes. Just trying to play it very sweetly. This chord progression is a very common chord progression. Just walking down that bass. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, sol, do is a very common chord progression. And you just want to play it nice, really nice and sweet. There is a tablature that I have written for this, and you're welcome to follow the link in the description below to access it. Please also like and subscribe to the channel and share it for whomever you think could find this stuff useful as well. So there is the key of hearing. We're hearing the key of D. Now we're going to modulate, and how he modulates is direct from that. I'm going to work in tall buildings. So right after he does that tall buildings thing, I'm going to work in tall buildings. He goes sol, la, ti, do, all the way to the key of E, but the D major shape. So let's break down the D major shape. I'll play it for you real quick. So what he does there, he uses the same bass movement, do, ti, la, sol, fa. Then he does a leading tone up to the 5 chord Same thing that he did on the C major section. And sometimes in time he anticipates that leading tone to get to that 5 chord. To get to that 5 chord, he anticipates. Boom, boom. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. I hope that makes sense. But let's go through those chords. So I got D major over C sharp. So we have that the D major 7 vibe. And then B minor 7. Then A over D. G. You can either add this 9th if you want to, or not add it. So those chords again are D over C sharp, which is D major 7 chord, B minor 7, that shape, then a D over an A chord, then a G, and add 9, and then you could argue that this is an E over G sharp to an A7, just walking up that scale, boom, 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 back to Do, back to D. Now, in between these verses, he does something pretty cool, and it's this. So I'll take that a little bit piece by piece. So when he does that is after he sings, it's kind of an instrumental interlude. He'll play, I'm going to work in tall buildings. He'll go right into the whole walk down, then do that G chord, then go D over F sharp, and then an E. It's a really beautiful little part. So you're hammering on to that 3rd of that E chord, and then you could argue this is a D over an F sharp chord, or just F sharp minor chord. You're just going up intervals. I would just call these intervals, and it's a major 3rd, minor 3rd, minor 3rd, major 3rd, and then that E dominant 7 chord, and then an A7 chord over a C sharp. That's 4th fret, 4th fret, 3rd finger, 5th string, 1st finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, open 3rd string, and then your pinky on that 5th fret, 2nd string. So this is all 6th string and 3rd string. 5th string, 2nd string. And then I would probably play all those 4, and then maybe strum those. In context, it sounds like this. And that's pretty much all the little sections of the tune. If you have any questions, please let me know. There is a tablature that I've written that you can follow the link in the description to have access to. Otherwise, the lyrics are easy to find online. And with all this fingerstyle stuff, it just takes practice. And melting these 2 parts together, simplify. My suggestion is to simplify when you're singing it. And then when you're playing instrumental bits, maybe add a little more color. And even this as a foundation, try to make this tune your own. And what does that mean? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out. Maybe you change keys again or something. But what's beautiful about this music is that it has this timeless simplicity to it, I think. And Hartford was a master at that type of songwriting. Um, yeah, make it your own. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. If you got more Hartford that you want to hear, I would sit around and learn John Hartford all day. All right, I'll see you next time.